I'm anti-establishment, so I can never be the establishment. You know what I mean? Like, even if I'm at the Diddy party, I'm there to tell. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm there to see who the is in here and what do y'all get from being in here.
Do it for play. If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm gonna take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want.
They put the drugs in the baby oil. You thinking you getting a massage, you can't even get up.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Katt Williams' most recent GQ interview, The Man Who Opened the Portal, included the shocking revelation yesterday. Katt puts his all into it, revealing his Hollywood feuds and giving away a lot about the current drama. This isn't just any interview, however. It's the type of honest, unfiltered disclosure that has everyone talking and wondering, what more is Katt keeping under wraps? But everyone is wondering why the original interview has suddenly disappeared from YouTube. The transcripts and sporadic articles that remain include Katt's strong accusations against Diddy for Tupac Shakur's BS. The questions continue to mount, and the abrupt withdrawal only feeds the flames. "I don't give a F what job I end up in," he said. "What happens doesn't matter to me. That's my main goal if I can find a method to acquire you. You're a devil, which is why I don't like you so much. And although I am aware of devil's strength, I also understand why. Part of my duty is to stay focused on the cold, spiritual combat that is taking on in the actual world. There are certainly very strong lobby groups out there that pull strings and use artists like pieces in a game." He went right into Illuminati territory. Katt claims that these evil powers are all about exploitation and manipulation, and they are prepared to change anybody at any time. It sounds more bizarre the farther he goes. He adds, "You could be one of the most powerful men in America if you had some money and you gave a sass about finding out S. And I've been in that lane, being able to determine the reasons for the strength of these tremendous spirits, to get insight into the reasons for the exploitation of these individuals, as well as to attempt to identify the pipeline because everything is real and exists." A number of celebrities have been putting the brakes on, booking it to their vacation homes in Europe and other hidden locations, essentially going into hiding to escape being drawn into this nightmare. Katt Williams reveals, as the repercussions from Diddy's arrest continues to flare up, and truthfully, not surprising, given that the Miami raid turned up hundreds of recordings that might make the biggest names in Hollywood terrible. According to Katt, these videos depict much more than simply negative energy. They claim to have half of Tinseltown embroiled in some really dubious freak-offs. Are you at the top of the list of celebrities going radio silent? It was none other than Katt's longtime enemy, Kevin Hart. The jokes seem to have become too genuine. A bombshell has just dropped, and actors are claiming to have video evidence that might reveal everything. Hold on, before we even look at the tapes, it seems to depict Diddy and Kevin Hart becoming very close. I'm also referring about spending private time with the same lady. Yes, you heard correctly. The video suggests that these two may have been involved in some crazy, almost out-of-the-ordinary situations. It gets more complicated, family. You do not want to miss the following step.
Hey, Kevin, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
I hosted for Diddy. Kevin, come here. Can you go get some girls so we can be in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed.
You asking the wrong person the wrong question. That sound like your question.
Say pause. Pause. Don't acknowledge it. It has nothing to do with me and Puff. Nothing to do with me and Puff right now.
Hold on.
Kevin Hart, like many, distancing himself from Diddy after the mogul's arrest and federal indictment.
Do you think he's safe in jail?
Wrong person.
The reason Kevin is getting questioned is because of this newly rediscovered footage of him hosting a Diddy hotel party back in 2010.
I'm not jumping the tub myself. Once everybody gets out, just me and the lady. What I do best?
Oh! Did the camera catch that? Got the camera!
That is one bikini-clad woman's hair catching on fire in the hot tub. none of the celeb guests at this party have been accused of any wrongdoing.
That's my brother right here from day one.
I have insider information on Diddy and Kevin Hart's involvement. I know this because I was on a TV show with a girl who was actively dating Diddy at the time. There I am. A quick Google search will tell you who she is. This girl was paparazzi'd with Diddy back in 2022-2023. Obviously, the cast was concerned about her because the Cassie lawsuit just dropped before filming. Now, the first week of filming just had to be Valentine's Day. Now, Diddy's girl got a very expensive bouquet of flowers delivered on Valentine's Day, but she refused to tell anybody who it was from. It's a reality show, so obviously drama went down. Diddy's girl decided to leave the house for a week. So my girl and I decided to break into her room to redecorate it for show purposes. Just playing along with the drama of the show, we were shocked by what we found.
Bro, there's no way. Bro. Oh my God, from Puff.
The flowers were from Diddy. Love, Puff. This sent my girlfriend into a spiral. As a woman, she was terrified that Diddy had our address. She let the girl know how she felt and put the card back where she found it. The girl told Diddy what happened, and then Diddy threatened production. So the Diddy girl started screaming at my girlfriend, saying that Diddy was going to sue her because of what she wrote on the note. Worried that we were all going to discuss this sick that he was doing on our TV show. The fact that he wanted to silence a girl that he doesn't even know for writing on a note is absolutely insane. Production then pulled every cast member aside and instructed us to no longer have any Diddy conversation for the duration of the show. Diddy threatened to bankrupt our TV show and my girlfriend. We thought it ended there, right? But then Diddy's girl got mentioned in a lawsuit that came out publicly. When this went down, Diddy's girl happened to be in a fight with another castmate. Now that castmate just happened to be dating J-Lo's ex-boyfriend Casper. Diddy's girl was scared that the other castmate was going to use this Diddy stuff against her during their fight. So she decided to make a call to guess who? Kevin Hart. Now at the time, none of us knew it was actually Kevin Hart until later on. So Kevin Hart called Casper and threatened him to make sure he gets his girl in check on the show. Now Casper's girlfriend told all of us that Diddy's girl was also sleeping with Kevin Hart, who happens to be married with children and best friends with Diddy. Kevin Hart clearly made the call to Casper to ensure that Diddy's girl stayed quiet about the affair that him and her were having because once again, he's married. Kinda weird that Diddy and Kevin Hart are both sleeping with the same girl and threatening our TV show, isn't it? Now listen, I'm just an ordinary blue-collar worker from Jersey, okay? Who happens to be dating a famous OF model, which is how I got on the show in the first place. Now, I'm not a social media star, I'm not famous, I have no reason to lie about any of this shit, okay? Now, the only reason I'm telling you guys all this is because when I was in Hollywood